to Brute is, I'm sure, what was going on through Jodna's mind, or rather, Captain Silvo, who got mutinied at the very beginning of the show. Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another RebelScum.com video review. Today, we are reviewing the new Pirate Captain Brutus. The Wolfman! We finally have a Wolfman in Black Series 6-inch scale, and he looks awesome. There he is in that Phase 5 packaging in the Skeleton Crew packaging. He's number 6 in the Skeleton Crew, but I wanted to skip to Brutus before we started to get to the kiddos just because this guy is so cool. It's such an awesome and new sculpt, and he's got so many cool looking blasters, and I can't wait to look at every single one of them. On the side, you've got that side banner profile artwork. On the back, you've got some words and things, more of that artwork, and that is pretty much it for the packaging. Here is Brutus out of the packaging, and he looks really awesome. I mean, kneel aside, this has got to be the best figure in the set, right? I mean, look how awesome and unique this sculpt is. That is such a good face sculpt, and this is our first Shistavinin in Black Series 6-inch scale, which is the Wolfman race, starting with Lak Sevrak, the first Wolfman we see in Star Wars. Although, unlike Lak Sevrak, he's got more humanoid legs, whereas Lak Sevrak has like those double knee, then the, ankle and foot down at the bottom type legs. So I think that's pretty interesting to point out too. Really like that face sculpt. Got some awesome plumage here on his shoulder pads. He's got some feathers and things hanging off there. He is armed to the teeth. He's got 5 unique blasters, and so far there are no duplicate blaster molds that I see here, except one is similar to Jodna's. More on that in a moment. He's got good articulation. I really like all the cross straps and leather bits on his outfit here. He is fully articulated. Head is on a ball joint. Neck is also on a ball joint there in the shoulder socket. Fully articulated shoulders, although the shoulder pads do get in the way of that articulation a little bit. He does have those inner socket butterfly joints, which is really nice. In and out on those shoulders. Single jointed elbows, wrist joints. I think the big cuffs on his jacket are kind of interesting. I think it's kind of funny that his jacket kind of goes in at the sleeves and then back out at the forearms again. Waist articulation, cool belt buckle detail, and then of course he's got the multiple holsters down here too. There's this one, and then this one with his largest blaster pistol. Waist, hips, no thigh joint, single jointed knees, ankle joints, and that's pretty much it for articulation. I also really like these boots. You've got this cool lighter brown leather there at the top and right here around the ankle on both sides, which just another really awesome look. And real quick for comparison, here he is next to Jodna Nawwood, the captain. We see him very clearly mutiny at the very beginning of Skeleton Crew, so you can see them side by side. Brutus here comes with 5 unique blaster pistols. Here at the top, he's got this teeny little flintlock style blaster pistol. I like the gold ribbed section here in the middle. That's pretty cool. Little scope there, and I like how the curve on the handle goes in like that. It's nice and sharp. Next is his second largest blaster pistol. You got a lot of gunmetal gray on that one. This one looks more like a classic kind of Star Wars-y looking blaster pistol, at least more Star Wars-y than the flintlocks, I'd say. But I like the little bronze blunderbuss muzzle here on the tip of it too. It still brings it back to that pirate aesthetic just a little bit. Next, we've got this other flintlock style blaster pistol. This one's got a golden knob on the bottom of the handle. You've got more gold on the barrel, more angles on this barrel than the other one. It's not as rounded as the other barrels. You've got a longer scope on this one, looking pretty cool. And here is his largest blaster pistol. This one is also more classic Star Wars-y looking, but it's got that round knobby type end to its handle as well, giving it a little bit of a pirate aesthetic also. And last but not least, here we have his longer flintlock blaster pistol. And this is the one that is similar to Jodnaw's. So here is Jodnaw's for comparison up top. Now, Jodnaw's has this little piece hanging off the top that this one does not have. I don't think it's a hammer necessarily, even though it looks like a hammer, like a classic flintlock pistol would have. But since this is Star Wars and they don't necessarily need hammers, I imagine it's probably just some kind of sight. And this one just doesn't have it. The paint is also a little bit different. Even the brown on the handles is different. Jodnaw's is a duller brown, whereas his is a nice dark brown. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's review featuring the new Black Series Skeleton Crew number 6, Captain Brutus, the newest Wolfman, and a really awesome and new unique sculpt to Black Series 6-inch scale. Hopefully this guy isn't far behind for 3 3/4 scale in the vintage collection, as we already did get Jodnaw Nawood in VC as well. Stay tuned for more Black Series reviews and other Star Wars cool toy reviews, news, and fan content. Follow us anywhere you can find rebelscum.com on social media. Check out the main website daily, and check out our other websites and channel by scanning the QR code here. Follow me at Triptychonus for more fan content and Roger content, and we'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time, and may the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.